I'm Zell Rowland. I want to talk to you about some of the new Booyah products. This is what we call the Boo Spin. It's where it's got a weighted head that allows the bait to get to the bottom. And what's very unique about some of these products this year is this is going to allow me to fish, say, a crankbait or any type of bait that I usually would fish shallow. It will also allow me to fish the bait deep with the added vibrations of the spinnerbait blades. Like on this Boo Spin, we actually have two different models. We have one with the two willow leaves, like right here, and then we have one that has a Colorado in the front blade, and on the rear blade is a willow. Definitely a unique product for this year in the Booyah line. This is the what we call the Boo Flex. What this bait's going to allow an angler to do, first of all, is no angler has ever been able to take a crankbait of any means and fish that crankbait on the bottom the entire time of the cast that he makes. If I want to fish a crankbait, say in 25 to 30 feet of water on the bottom, the Boo Flex rig is going to allow me to do that. I'm going to attach my crankbait to the rear of the Boo Flex rig. Whether it can even be like a square bill, a small square bill, like an Excalibur 100 series bait that only runs 1.5 to 2 feet deep. I'm going to fish that bait actually in 20 to 30 foot of water on the bottom with the Boo Flex rig. So this is another unique product in the Booyah line. One of my favorites is what we call the Boo Tees. It's going to have 4 attachable grubs, and right here you can see I've got like the little screw lock twist where I can just twist the grub on the rig, and that would give me 4 grub type baits. Another type bait is like the Yum Money Minnow, the smaller version in a 3-inch that I'd put on the teaser part of the bait, and then on the rear I may put, say, a 5-inch Money Minnow, a little bit larger. It makes it look like it's chasing the bait as you're dragging it through the water. Another great thing about these products is it's going to allow me to fish them at pretty much any depth I want, whether it's shallow or deep. If I'm going to fish the bait extremely shallow, a lot of times I'll use a real heavy monofilament line, say 17 to 20 pound test, that'll actually float a little bit, and it'll allow me to fish the bait real shallow. If I'm going to fish it extremely deep, say 20 to 25 foot on a drop off or a point, then I may go down in line size, but I'm going to use a fluorocarbon or even a braided line, so it gets the bait down where I keep it down on the bottom. The Boo rig is sort of unique too. The one thing that all these rigs in the line's going to have this year is they're tournament fishable. Some of the tournament organizations have outlawed a 5-hook bait. Well, because of all of these rigs that we're introducing this year, I can fish every one of these in a tournament legally, because I'm only attaching one bait to the rig system. This one has all willow leaf blades, and what the blades do is creates more vibration and more flash underwater. So if I tie like a small crankbait on the back of this, when it hits the bottom, as I'm cranking it real slow, or if maybe I'll give it a couple of twitches, the actual crankbait will look like it's darting at the menace or the little shiners behind the bait. And a lot of times that creates the strike. But these are all new products in the new Booyah line.